your request approved. So you have the opportunity to speak your mind. Like it was mentioned earlier, anyone who asks questions on this studio space is gonna go home with 5 potatoes. You just join us and you want to say something, just send me a request so I can approve that you make your suggestions. Thank you very much. Okay, we have the founder of the ChallengeDac project here.
How's it going, everybody? I hope everyone's having a good Friday. And yep, how's my happy new weekend? Hope everyone's doing well.
I think I got a request from someone else.
Okay. Cool.
So I have the question: is it possible to exchange EOS or something like this right now, or yes? So how to change it from Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tron to ChallengeDac? Okay. Thank you for the question. You're welcome. Yeah. Yes. Are you gonna answer that, or do I answer?
Yeah. So I'll go for it. So it looks like, and I have no idea how this is going to turn out. You know, here at with the team, we're always trying things new.
The founder is busy.
No,
okay, you can exchange.
No,
CHL to, you can convert it to EOS on Calcul Exchange. CHL was listed on NewDeck some time ago. I think it's still on there, but there was a time I checked on NewDeck and I couldn't find it. So I'm heading to the website now. It was available. It was listed on NewDeck. That's where we used to convert it.
Yeah, and then so this is cool. So we got a.
Listing all the information about it. Yeah, sure. Actually, our developers are currently in the works. They're working on the website. The website was live. It has been live for some years now. But we had to add some new features on the project so people can be able to access new features. For now, we only have the prototype, which I'm going to be sharing the link after the Twitter space. I'll share the link to the prototype website where you can go and check out what it looks like. And if you have a suggestion, you can also drop your suggestion on the comments section where I'm going to be tweeting the link. Is that cool by you? Yeah, it's fine. Thanks for the answers.
Yeah.
So we're still expecting the founder. I think he's trying to go live on Facebook.
And I think it's working. So
as a situation whereby we can go live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter.
Am I coming in?
All at the same time.
Am I coming in through now? Can you guys hear me?
Oh, okay, welcome.
I was talking for 2 minutes and I was like, oh, no one's responding to me, and I realized I had my mic off. But yeah, awesome, cool. Yeah. So we have we just tried something new. So I have us stream, and I don't know how the sound quality is going to turn out or what, but we're always trying new things to reach more people. So I have a live stream going. We have a live stream going on Facebook and YouTube at the same time, and then of course we're on Twitter right now. So this probably be a cool little. I'm interested to see how this helps us with exposure and getting more people. It sounds like we got a good AMA. We already had one question so far. That was a good question. remind me, was he had several great questions, right? Oh, he was asked about whether or not you can trade your Bitcoin for CHL. So yeah, so we're actually, we're an old project. We've been, the CHL token itself has been around since 2018. We launched July of 2018, so the token is over 4 years old, and we have been traded continuously every day. There's people traded the token someplace, somewhere. We've been on Nudex for the last 4 years, and since then we've been on a lot of exchanges. We've been on a lot of exchanges, and then we've been delisted from a lot of exchanges. But the main place is Nudex. Usually when people trade the CHL token, and this is like, it's like this way with a lot of native tokens anyways, it's, Ethereum pegs are no different really. But when you're building on a certain token, you usually trade into that token first. So people trade CHL against EOS. And then people get EOS, and then they can trade it for Bitcoin on an exchange. That's what people typically do, or a way that people trade CHL for BTC. I have seen one exchange, I believe it's Allcore Exchange, that does have a CHL BTC trading pair. So I would check them out, and we're always working on getting more trading pairs, and that's really big. And I think we're for what we do, we're very. I mean, I think our market cap right now is $20,000. $20,000, something crazy like that. So I think a lot of people are really sleeping on us, and and it's really been no fault of our own. It's really been a breakdown with EOS, like all the saga with EOS, all their negativity, and then exchanges not picking up EOS, and then no EOS tokens getting any a lot of trading volume. There was one token, like Everpedia, that had a whole bunch of money pumped into it. I think $10-20 million was pumped into it, and they traded for a while, but now I think they're pretty much a dead project. So yeah, but with us, we're building solid, real technology, things that people can use. And when we have things people can use, and in order to use our things, people need our tokens. I think it's bound to people are going to realize that we're a legit project, and in my humble opinion, way undervalued for what we do.
So, are there any further projects in progress, like an own report for this token in the
Yeah, I'm sorry, you broke up a little bit. I think I got a part of the question, but not all of it.
Like, are there any projects in progress, like an own support for Discord or multi-chain support, like that you can swap your CHL to the Polygon chain or to DSC or something like that?
Oh yeah. So I think correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you're talking about like bridges or gateways, like gateways and bridges, right? Like EVMs, gateways, a way for a token to be cross-chain. And yeah, that's something that we're working on. That's really important. I mean, that's one thing is the particular blockchain that we're on has had a bad reputation and has suppressed the price, and then so there hasn't been a lot of trading liquidity in the EOS tokens. But Ethereum hasn't had that problem. There's big markets, Uniswap, and a lot of the big exchanges already have the infrastructure to accept Ethereum ERC20 tokens. So that is something that we're actively working on, is finding some sort of gateway or a trusted third party to be able to transfer our tokens multi-chain. Because for us, there's no reason we have to stick with one blockchain. We already support 2 blockchains. We support the EOS blockchain, and then we support the Telos blockchain too. So I think in the near future, we're going to look to support the Ethereum blockchain too, and a few others. But we're going to base that largely on, what people want. If people, if it's put it, and we can, because there's some blockchains that we just couldn't do what we want to do on it. But if it's a blockchain that fits our needs, we can definitely use it. So that's we spent the first 2 years or so just trying to perfect the technology on one app or on one blockchain. But after we figured out, how to run things, it's easier for us to add new blockchains now. So we're definitely going to be adding new ones in the future.
Okay, because I think it's better to buy CHL when you're focused on coins like Matic or BNB. Then you just know how to buy alpha tokens like Polygon. I think you can just use something like there are several exchanges. I don't know the names right now, but you can just switch the WoW tokens and use another ecosystem for buying just like
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's if you have a trusted third party, if you have some sort of gateway or whatever, you can switch tokens and have them go in between chains and do that sort of thing. So that's what we're working towards. Yeah, we're an application. We're an application, and we want to let people be able to create challenges and win rewards on the blockchain, win real blockchain rewards, and be able to do something fun and productive with crypto. So for us, we are able to add lots of blockchains. We're going to add more here soon. We're thinking about ERC20, even Hive. We thought about Hive, but we're working on. We have one more round of updates that we're working on, and then after that, we're probably going to start thinking about new blockchains.
That's my questions, I guess. Yeah.
Awesome questions. So yeah, awesome. A lot of times we have these AMAs and we just, don't get any questions for 20, 30 minutes. It was nice to get great questions right off the bat. So awesome. And then congratulations. We're going to send you 5 telos. Yeah, City Mills, you're going to make sure that our friend here gets 5 telos for his great questions.
I hope you have the challenge EOS application, right?
Yeah. Okay. Could you send it to the TPC otherwise?
No, I think the TPC gateway has a problem because I tried sending some telos and I couldn't get the telos. So I'll just try rewarding you on the challenge EOS application.
Okay, I'm gonna send you my name via Discord, okay?
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, if any other person has a suggestion or a question, you can go ahead and ask the question. Just send a request to me so you could be a speaker and then you could start saying something because as a listener, you will be able to make your suggestions. Thank you. Alright, I think we have Anthony here, we have Wilfred, Patrick, we have Iniabon, we have Emmanuel. Welcome, guys. Yeah, send a request to me if you want to say something. We have 5 telos of reward for every. Ask questions. Thank you.
Yeah, and let us know if you have any questions. Great seeing all you guys here. And then also, I mentioned today's the first day that we're trying to stream on multiple platforms at the same time. We're on Facebook, then we're on Twitter Space. This is where we're taking the questions, and then we're on Facebook, and we're streaming all 3 at once. We're really trying to step up our marketing, reach more people, and it's so. But for anybody who's watching on YouTube or Facebook,
Buzz on that at all?
any for anybody who was who's on Facebook or on YouTube, you if you want to ask any questions or jump on, and you can jump on Twitter on our Twitter account. So so if you go to the Twitter account, our ChallengeDac Twitter account, you can jump on and ask questions. That's where we're taking questions at. So that's going to be the primary place that we do these AMAs. We think is Twitter, just because there's a lot of crypto people on there and it's a big place for crypto. But today we're trying to stream from YouTube too and Facebook at the same time. So we'll see how the quality goes. But already has some great questions. I don't know if anyone else has any questions, go for it. We have no idea how long we're gonna run for. I mean, we're just testing out, streaming on multiple platforms.
I think 15 minutes. Yeah, 15 minutes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so it's on my end. It looks like we've been going for like 16 minutes. But if we only got one question so far. So I mean, if anyone else has some questions, go for it. Today our special is giving away 5 telos for people who ask a question. So so all you have to do is yeah. Yeah, I had that problem earlier. I was talking for like a minute. And I thought I was like, well, gosh, no one's hearing me, and then I realized I was on mute. So you gotta Yeah.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I want to explain something. Actually, for some time now, the ChallengeDac family has not been actually been giving up with much of the task. I just want to ask how many things. I just want to ask, I hope everything is fine, and if there are no much tasks like the TELOS tasks that we talked about, creating TELOS videos, I think we could just do something right about CHL and the EOS. That's what I also suggest, just to keep the system running.
Yeah.
Because for some time, most of the users I actually refer to challenge, they were like saying, there are no current challenge and the likes. So I just feel if a situation like this should come up, at least we could be doing some tweets on Twitter, and some tweets on Facebook. Because for a long time now, I have not seen that. I don't know if I have not been really active online on the ChallengeDac, but I've been checking and I have not come across one. So it's just that's like that. We should always engage members of the ChallengeDac team, probably on Twitter promotions, on Instagram promotions, and also on other social handles if there are no basic marketing tasks available. At least one could also earn some rewards out of it. And I also want to ask a question. I don't know what's happening with the CHL. I can't transfer my CHL to the Wombat wallet. And I can't set up a challenge. But since the app has been a little bit, let me say, not more of activity on it, I intended to create up some challenges with my CHL, but I find it very impossible to set up that challenge. It's telling me that something, I think it should be something wrong with there's a blockchain issue. I don't know what's happening, but it's denied me access to creating a challenge because I wanted to set up that challenge so at least the members of the ChallengeDac family will be busy while we hope for bigger challenges that will come up.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely, we and you're correct. I mean, that's definitely been the case. I mean, for the last 6 months, we've had a lot of challenges. I think there's been months that we've gone, there's been $10,000 dollars given out in challenges, and that much rewards, 5,000, 10,000, and we want to get the total rewards given out as high as we can. But in reality, the last 2 years, we've spent a lot of it. We've pretty much just been testing the system out. And the way we've been testing the system out is we do a lot of challenges to promote ourselves. And we've gotten it to the point now where it's ready for other purposes. It's ready for other use. And pretty soon we're going to unveil a business that we're going to use, or a service that we're going to use, where we're going to go out and we're going to find people who want us to promote their brands, their services, whatever, and we're going to promote and we're going to collect a fee from them, and then we're going to turn that into crypto, and then we're going to reward the ChallengeDac community for creating content to promote these businesses. So, at our numbers, we're looking at for 50, 60 bucks a month, we can create new content for business every single day. And I think for $2 a day or for 60 bucks a month, would be hundreds of businesses that would love to have new content made about their business every single day. It would help their search rankings. It would help one thing that's, we haven't had there hasn't been a lot of exchanges that have traded us, and the trading has been, we never have gotten a whole lot of attention for our trading. But one thing about ChallengeDac is it's a very publicized. If people look at it on YouTube, if people go on, there's so many articles, there's page after page. It's a very documented, well-documented project. And the reason because of that is we've run so many challenges ourselves, asking people to make content, make videos about ChallengeDac. So if we're able to leverage that for other businesses and be able to explain how we can help them, then there's no reason we can't grow a huge business. And if we get a few thousand businesses that are paying us, then we can turn around, and that would be tens of thousands of dollars that we could give to the challenge community, and then people are happy making content and videos about all these different brands. And we want ChallengeDac to be a way where people can earn a good amount of money, to earn a good amount of crypto by just doing basic content creation stuff.
Hey guys, any other person? If you have a question, just send me a request.
Yeah.
I'll make you a speaker.
Yeah, and if not, we can, we'll try to figure out. One thing is, the last few weeks we've been bounced around between days. We typically like to do some sort of open forum at least once a week to let everyone know what's going on, hear from the community, take questions. But we've been bouncing around on the day, so we'll find a day where we do this. We actually might try to do more of these. There's probably no reason we shouldn't do a few more of these. Maybe do an Instagram live, and just get the message out, and tell people about what ChallengeDac technology is capable of, what they can do with it, how our token works. I really, I think we're one of the undiscovered, big undiscovered. The project is, a lot of people are sleeping on that. Underrated. Yeah, I think, Yeah. So, I think if we get our ERC20 token, if we are able to get on exchange, then big things will happen for us. And it's just getting enough people to know about us. If all of a sudden we got on a big exchange, and then a lot of people knew what we did and started using our application, things would take off quickly. But we're just getting the technology to work, and then getting the people on there. And then also some of the errors, the technical errors, Emmanuel, we do have an issue with EOS. EOS is changing their code. Anybody who's been trying to use EOS over the application for the last pretty much 6 weeks hasn't been able to. So it's just everybody. It's a network issue that we're fixing. There's something pretty much we were doing so many transactions on the network that they started throttling, slowing us down, giving us limited network. And there's a way we can fix it, but we just have to override the system. So we need to override the system so we don't get timed out, and that's what's been going on with EOS. So we're working on it. It's, you know, we were hoping to get it done in a week. It's been 6 weeks now, but we're looking to get that fixed. But if you use Telos, Telos works fine. Everyone, from what we hear, Telos works fine. Telos works for me. So we're gonna still make challenges, but they're gonna be in Telos for now until we get EOS working again. And so you should do, yeah, everything. So those problems that you were talking about are real issues, but it's because the EOS network. So in the meantime, we're just going to use Telos until we try to get things fixed with EOS. And awesome, cool. I'm looking here. I'm looking at the people watching YouTube, and I see Brian Rhodes. Brian Rhodes. He's been in the. I see, you know, he's been a long time CHL holder. He's followed the project since the very beginning. So, Brian, thanks for being here and watching and following the project. So yeah, he was yeah, he's been around way back. So he's so it's awesome to see people who've been involved with the project this long, and really cool. So as far as questions, we got any more questions, or is it just a one and done deal today? We're just giving out. See, we didn't have to worry. City, you were worried about how much Telos we were gonna have to give out, and I told you, I said, you know what, we're not gonna even get that many questions. You're, oh, you really want to give out 5 Telos? And I said, yeah, just give out, anyone that asks a question, we'll give them 5 Telos. And so yeah, it looks like we only had to give out 5. We only gave out 5. So unless anyone else has any questions. Oh, Emmanuel, we have to give 5 to Emmanuel too. So 10. We got any other questions here? We got Anthony, Willow, Challenge Masters on the call. Any updates from you guys?
Yeah, I want to say something.
Yeah, who do we got?
I want to say.
Yeah, who do we got?
Okay, I want to say something concerning it. No, it's not a question though. I'm very sure. Well, let me call them in Piranha or the ChallengeDac. So we should just on our own space, on our own time, on our own leisure, we should just challenge. Just write some tweets about challenge on your Twitter handle. I'm sure Anthony used to do that, and also Sidney used to do that, and also everyone here, even Wilfred and all the rest, they used to do that. So we should just keep on doing it. So me myself, I have not been doing it for some time now, but I will kickstart the process, and I will do it. So that's just a suggestion. I just feel CHL should be known to the world, and that's all. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, you know, these blockchain, you know, blockchain can't be. It's a community effort. Not one person can do all the work and make a successful blockchain. It takes a community of people who are educating one another, getting the message out, and it's really, I mean, a crypto is all it is really a network. It's only as valuable as a network. So the bigger the network of CHL users, holders is, the more it benefits the early adopters. And everyone on this call now, I mean, we're you know, on a call with probably less than 10 people, 12 people. And I'm sure all you guys hold, you know, a decent amount of CHL. And then speaking of, you know, for right now, when the market cap's $20,000 like it is, pretty much you go and you put you buy $20 of CHL right now, you're pretty much a whale. You probably have a few million tokens. So, you know, if this thing really takes off in the way that some cryptos have before, then, you know, you're going to be in a good position. But yeah, just all doing, you know, tweets, retweeting things, hashtags, you know, all that stuff is important. Also, what's important for us too is I think we need to talk more on these exchanges. I mean, we really, you know, so many of these exchanges hold CHL. I mean, we've talked about this before. Binance holds 90 million CHL in cold storage. Some of these other ones hold you know, Big One or whatever. I know there's a bunch of them who hold a lot of our tokens. You know, a large percentage of our tokens are held by exchanges that do not trade us, that do not list us, and a lot of those exchanges happen to be EOS block producers too. So, you know, I would really like to see major exchanges that are block producers help out EOS projects and list them and try to get them traded, because that's one thing. I think that's one thing that really helps the EOS community in general is just, you know, projects that are worth the shit. You know, projects that aren't just complete, you know, jokes. So, you know, but yeah. So, yeah, that's good. Good, Emmanuel. Good advice. Yeah, that's, you know, and then, you know, that's the point. You know, if this thing all, you know, if everything goes up, we start trending. You know, the hashtags do well. We, you know, it starts to get a lot of exposure. If things catch on, then, you know, the people who were on ChallengeDac in the beginning, collecting ChallengeDac, winning ChallengeDac through different challenges, you know, just doing basic things. I mean, a lot of people have told me how they've acquired millions of CHL just by doing simple challenges. And, you know, anybody who's played ChallengeDac very long knows that, you know, most of the things that are challenges are pretty simple. You know, it's like a video, share a video, make a video, like, you know, write a blog, you know, make a comment. It's, you know, all pretty basic stuff, and people are able to get crypto with that. So yeah. So cool. What else we got, City? DJ City, we're gonna have to get you when we start doing these, we're gonna have to give you like a sound system where you can like play different sounds, and we can, you know, we're gonna get this yeah, that'd be fun. It's little sound effects and all.
You'll get it there. It might be, you know, one thing at a time.
We got Zach on here. Zach's watching YouTube. Yeah. Yeah. Zach. Yeah, I need to talk to Zach. Zach takes all the Hive, the ChallengeDac Hive account is taken. All the Hive is being taken out by Zach. Zach has just been draining the Hive account. I mean, I don't know if there was a whole lot of money in there, or a whole lot of Hive, but it was something. And he's just taking draining the account and send it off to an exchanges. So Zach, what are you doing, man? And, you know, I wouldn't be that upset if you were at least using the blogging, you know, at least blog. If you're going to take the money out of the Hive account, at least blog and write some blogs. Just don't let the account be inactive for a year and just start taking out like one Hive at a time. So Zach, you know better. That's I call him out on that. It's going off in the comments. Let me see what he's. Let's see. Okay, dude. Oh, dude, I already messaged you about this. Okay, I'm paying for myself. Past that. Come on, dude. Hello. Good thing no one was watching this. EOS is dead. Dude, chill out. Who cares, man? Let's have it. He's just going off. So, okay, so he heard me. You know, he heard me shaming him about, you know, stealing money out of the ChallengeDac account, just draining it of Hive. Just going up to the Hive account and just powering down and just slowly sending every week, sending yourself a few Hives, you know, and, you know, without posting. There's been no posts on for like a year. You know, I could understand if you were if there was constant posting, like if we had a Hive, because we got so much shit to do. I mean, we got, you know, we're trying to build the software, we're trying to get people to know about it, we're trying to do all this stuff. So there's like, you know, there's 10 different platforms we gotta fucking, you know, that we're trying to like operate on. And, you know, if someone wants to take over a certain platform or whatever and post, then, you know, keep posting. Don't be taking the rewards out and not even be posting. At least be posting. Replenish the, you know, the Steam power or whatever. Speaking of Steam, I hear mixed messages. Sometimes people want us to add it, sometimes they don't. I know Zach said that they've been getting a lot of issues with Steam cleaners. So when he posts stuff on there that steam cleaners takes it off, and I experienced that. Or I think you remember the city, but we experienced that when we pretty much when ChallengeDac first started working in early, I believe it was early 2020. That's when things first started really working, and we were able to get the challenge to go through. The first place we started marketing was Hive, and we were buying Hive delegation, and we were getting really, most of our original users come from Hive. Maybe even maybe even 50% of our users currently came from Hive, but we were using them to market, and we were getting delegation, and we were trending. And then we actually got to the trend. Yeah, we actually made it to the trending post, and things were really, starting to build momentum. And then all of a sudden, all our posts got it. Steam cleaners got it. They voted us down. And then you remember that city? They voted us down on all these on steam cleaners, and then all of a sudden we just kept getting censored. So somehow we did something. They said that we were giving rewards to bots or something like that, but it was like, all of a sudden, right when we started trending on Hive, oh no, it was Steemit back then. It was called Steemit, and as soon as we started trending on Steemit, then they started censoring us, and then then that kind of soured that soured. Then they split and they went to Hive, but it sounds like Hive is having the same issues now too. If that's the case, if there's just a group of block producers or witnesses, I think they call them witnesses in Steam or Hive, that just if you piss off, then you get kicked out. Zach, you're like the litmus test for like if a blockchain is censor proof or not. Like if they let you on for very long, you're like the test case for whether or not yeah.
Can't get you any longer. Chase.
Can you hear me now? Hello, can you guys hear me? Hello? So it looks like how's my audio coming through now? Looks like Zach's still going off. Man, don't call me. I'm trying to.
Hello guys, I think our founder is on.
Can you guys hear me now?
So he's having a discussion with us on YouTube.
Well, are you able to hear me right now or not? Am I coming through?
Is there any other person that wants to ask a question? You can go ahead and send me a report.
How's my audio now? Are you guys able to hear me? Did you guys? Am I coming through all right? Okay, you guys lost me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, how's my audio now?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. So we were just going back and forth, and we're about to wrap it up. Asking if anyone has any more questions, let us know. Hello? Did you guys lose me again?
I think we just have one speaker right now. Hello? I think we got a poor signal.
Yeah, I mean, we're all, you know, there's about 3 different continents that everyone's on here, so, you know, we're having a little bit of technical issue. So, but yeah, I don't know how much I've been breaking up the last couple minutes, and you know, everyone else has been coming through all right, but some of you guys have been fuzzy. But I think this is a good place to end it at. I mean, I think that unless anyone has any questions right now, I think we're, yeah, I think it's a good place to stop. You know, we've been going for about 40 minutes or so. And yeah, we'll test out afterwards. I'll see how this came out on YouTube and Facebook, how the quality went, and we'll keep the community posted on what we do next for these events. And yep, congratulations to everyone who asked questions today. We're happy to reward you 5 telos. We'll get that to you soon. So thanks everybody and have a good week.